Oh my gracious, the secret about time. And we're expressive personality. Now this is going to be really important that I go ahead and share this in a really fun, exciting way. Guys, I'm just telling you, as an expressive, you are not going to like this at all. 10 reasons why people talk. Expressive personality, one of our greatest strengths in expressive is our energy, excitement, enthusiasm. One of our weaknesses is energy, excitement, enthusiasm. Greatest strength, greatest weakness, just our greatest strength misapplied. One of the weaknesses of the expressive personality is they talk a lot. So there's 10 reasons why people talk. Now, if you say that you are a wizard in training, or if you say, hey, I'm a good friend of the wizard, I'm fine. If you're really internalized, like if you're not internalizing what I'm saying, then don't say you're my friend. Just don't say it, because you're not. If you're not internalizing what I'm saying, don't say that you're a good friend of mine. But if you are, then you can say you're a good friend of mine. And so if you say, I'm a friend of a wizard, and the wizard said there's 10 reasons why somebody talks, then you can use this, and you can get away with it. So the first reason why people talk is because they're clueless. They're just talking to talk. Like, that's such a waste of time. Like, think about how much time is wasted because people just talk. So you have my permission to interrupt people. Now, once you learn this, just go ahead and say, hey, I just want to be gentle, but there's 10 reasons why people talk, and I was just wondering if you could tell me, which of the 10 you are. People will look at you like, what? So number one is clueless. That wastes a lot of your time, a lot of their time, a lot of everybody else's time. The second is ego. People talk because they want to look good. Okay? Probably not the best use of time. Okay? I'm just saying. So people waste so much of your time, and you waste so much of other people's time. When you become understanding of how much time you waste, you're going to waste less time. Like, why talk to talk? Why just talk? Why don't just keep our mouths shut? Like, just shut up. Like, sorry kids, don't say that word. The wizard can say it, but you can't say it. Anyways, and ego, it just takes up a lot of time. Number 3 is to seduce. So, to move somebody from point 1 to point 2. Now that can save time or can cost time. It really, again, you got to get more into it. We won't get into it. There's another extended session that goes into this more. You'll want to watch that. The 4th is to educate. Now, a lot of times, people try to educate the wizard. Like, they're talking to me, like, why are you telling me this? Because you don't know. I'm educating you. Well, maybe I do know. Or maybe I don't need to know everything you know. Like, why are you explaining everything that you're doing? Like, hello. Number 5 is to connect. We waste a lot of time connecting with people just by talking because we're not really connecting. They don't really think we're that smart, that interesting, whatever, but they won't tell us the truth. So, it's an illusion. And so don't do that. To move from point A to point B, number 6. And so again, if you're intentional on moving people, if you can move people faster, that saves you time and saves them time, if they're moving to the right place. Number 7 is insecure. People are talking, wasting your time, my time, everybody's time, their own time, because they're talking because they're insecure. Just be honest with them and saying, are you talking because you're insecure? Like, you can say that if you're a friend of the wizard. Okay. Number 8 is thinking. Now, this is, like, if you're in therapy, it's okay to talk, and think with your therapist. But if you're outside of therapy, don't do that, by and large, because it slows everything down. Your mind should be a lot faster than your mouth. Mind faster than mouth. So don't waste your time and other people's time thinking while you're talking. Think and then talk. Don't do both at the same time. And don't talk and think. Number 9 is destruction. So it's destroying something. Sometimes when we destroy things, it wastes time. Sometimes when we don't destroy something, it wastes time. So all of these things, when we apply the 10 reasons why people talk, get everybody else talking around us in an efficient manner. Now again, you might say, well, that seems a little harsh, that seems a little arrogant, that seems a little, mean or nasty, or whatever it seems like to you. It's fine, just know that you don't want time. This is going to save you time. The wizard's telling you this will save you a lot of time. If you don't want to do it, don't come crying, whining back to the wizard. It doesn't work. No, it's not. The system works. You just have to work the system. It reminds me of another story, but we're not going to share that now. Or intention. Intention. This is when we talk with intention, like every word we talk, we have intention. That's when we're going to save the most time. That's when we're going to make the most time. That's when we're going to have the most time. And then, one other thing, just for men, benefit here, for men with women in your life. If a woman has a problem with you, here are 6 things that the woman might want you to go ahead. When you say, honey, there's a problem, or daddy, there's a problem. Any women in your life, man, this is important. Okay, you ready? Here we go. So sometimes a woman wants you to say, wow, that's interesting. I think you can handle this on your own. So encourage them to fix it. The second is, let's fix this together. Like they don't want you to encourage them to fix it. They want you to fix it. Or they want to work together on fixing it. Number 3 is, let's talk about fixing it. So they don't want you to work together. They just want to talk with you. Number 4 is, fix it for me. Sometimes they don't want to fix it. They don't want you to encourage fix it. They don't want to talk about it. Just go, I'll fix it. Number 5 is, just listen. This is one of the hardest things for men to do, is a woman saying about a problem and they don't want anything. They just want you to listen. That's very hard. What's even harder, though, is number 6. And number 6 is, I still don't understand this as a wizard, but number 6 is that a woman wants you to say, oh my gracious, that's not fixable. We'll talk to you in the future, like they don't know which of the 6 it is. So again, we've gone beyond our time. We're going to talk about this in the future for sure. Go on in the next video. You'll enjoy it a lot.